Hello, sports fans, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Hi. Happy Not Monday. oh, how y'all doing today? Hope you're well. Hope you are smashing, stunning. Hope everything is going great. Hold on. I don't want to hear my own voice. No. Yuck. All right, there we go. Give me 10 seconds. I'm having another conversation about a classic car resto shop. Apparently there's an article about a classic car auto restoration shop excuse me, that held a vehicle for quite some time to do a motor swap and rebuild. And, 6 years. Sorry. I've got my audio way too loud on some of this. And, it was very painful. Anyway, we are... Is there something I did? There we go. So, what are we doing? We're doing today. We're working on... what are we working on today? What does my Drakeling doing over here? There we go. Working on raising a bunch of stuff. It's an event. I do other games in ARK, but it is an event, and so I'm trying to just take care of things during this event. Friend was helping me out with some stuff, so I'm logging back in. Gotta bottle up these guys that are all raised up. Baby Tech Rex. Uranus, Udi, Rex, Meguena. Oh, Megalania, not Meguena. And... okay, cool. So, let's see. He said he dropped some eggs in here. Fertilized leprechaun egg. Sweet. We're gonna get these guys cooking, and maybe I can have some better teams than this leprechaun I have here. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, we were just reading about a classic car shop that... anyways, took too long, and the horror stories, I'm not going to say exactly where because I don't necessarily want to dox myself. But, when you're looking at, getting your classic car restored, there is no problem reviewing the whatchamacallit, reviews. Reviewing the reviews, right, on the Google. So said I like my auto shop, my body shop that I have. They're not cheap, and that's okay. Several people have recommended them to me, and that's what they specialize in, is classic cars. Again, I'm not going to say the name just because, on a public forum, I don't want to dox myself. But if you are a friend of mine, you know where I'm at. You can ask me, and I will gladly share and throw business their way. I'm totally about that. So, but it is sad. It is sad when you hear of all the things that go sideways on a classic car rebuild. And I'm not the best person to do a rebuild on a classic car. I'm gonna go ahead and bottle this guy up for a while. I'm not the best person for rebuilding cars. I don't. I mean, I probably could do body work, but no, I can't do body work. That's not my profession. I weld like a 3-year-old. Okay, am I giving myself enough credit? I can weld, but right, I don't. That's not what I do. Right, I do mechanical stuff but not. It's just not my jam, and I recognize that. Okay, we're gonna get fish. We're gonna get fish. We have another place to teleport to. And we're gonna go up the stairs. We're gonna do news. We're gonna do all the things we should never really ever talk about. So, for lack of a better term, viewer discretion is advised. As always, you may come across some sensitive subjects that are just, not. I'd say not safe for work. I guess they could be safe for work. They're reputable news sites, but they may not be safe for the fragile little ears. Stuff I wouldn't talk about with my little boy in the room. That's for sure. So, as soon as I get done doing the swimming thing. And there we go. Clean all this up. Ow! Jerk. Oh, it's a Moza. I mean, he's gonna lose. It's kind of sad. I'd rather you not pick a fight with me, but whatever. Oh, I've got better saddle at my. Alright, I'll deal with that later. That is good to know. Maybe I'm seeing the classic car thing. Overall, it was a good day, I think. Just, doing the work thing. Ooh, another one. Dunkless, we just call him Dunkleos. I have no clue how to say some of these names correctly. I'm not a paleontologist. I am just a dude with a voice. Oh, that looks familiar. I gotta get over to... I gotta get over to the Genesis map and... where I don't need a dolphin. I'd rather not go after the dolphins. They're actually incredibly nice in the game, which is kind of weird. But the sharks, done it. All right, hang on. We'll get to the news. All right, let's do this. All right. Zelensky fires Ukraine's army chief and offers Fedorov prominent position. I have no clue who Fedorov is, but hey, good for him. Congratulations. If you're following that, I'm not, but if you are, oh man, these guys got some funky colors. All right. What else do we have here? A stingray. Let's go after this guy. This parasite spawned chaos as Taylor Farms slow walked its response. Yeah, that's a huge PR nightmare. Oh, why do I nom on him? No, it's done. It's done. Waste not, want not. Yeah, I mean Taylor Farms kind of getting screwed on this whole thing, and so they have to really be careful about how they navigate this PR disaster, especially when you understand how Cyclospora comes about. It's people pooping in fields. Now, I'm not saying that, people did that, but as far as I know, that's about the only way to breed. I don't even know the correct term. Right. Alright, I can't read this, will I? 70s rock band announces 2027 tour 54 years after forming. Alright, let's see who this is. Following the immense success of their And Another Bloody Greatest Hits tour, iconic 70s rock band 10cc has announced a brand new UK leg of their spring 2027. Have I heard of this band before? Let's take a look. I might end up showing up my music collection on here, but oh no, good, it loaded quickly. Hang on here, we're gonna see. Alright, 10cc's. Do I know the band? 542 million plays on the song I'm Not Into Love. Alright. Let's see what... I love 70s music. I really do enjoy it. Generally, it's... 59, 60 to probably 79, maybe 80. It's generally my jam. It's a little too loud though, hang on. Alright, let's skip through. Oh, this is kind of like slow jamming. Well, I'm into 70s rock. Let's see, the things we do for love. Let's check that one out. You know, maybe I could jam on that. I have 70 Cutlass, so, you know, I could drive around on that. That'd be fun. How about Dreadlock Holiday? Let's take a look at that song. Yeah, kind of not my jam. Not my jam. More of a Doobies fan or Stones, Pink Floyd, right? Not to say mainstream only, but generally speaking, it's... Oops, let's turn around. Get that food. All right. All right, well, good for them. I wish them immense success. I've never listened to them before. I don't think I'm going to listen to them now, but whatever. What happened to Terry Farrell after Star Trek Deep Space Nine? So, I don't want to ruin. If you're not watching Deep Space Nine, one, you should. And two, I'm going to be careful how I read that article because I don't want to be that guy who spoils it for you. I enjoyed Deep Space Nine. I thought the politics behind that were just wonderful. But like I said, I don't want to ruin the storyline. It was a needless action, though. I will say that. You can start getting an idea of what happened there. Okay, so what happened after DS9? I know she was given the ringer. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's a dolphin. Okay. All right, let's see. Hey, someone did what I did. Threw a base down at the bottom. Slick. Okay. Let's see. 6 years on the series. Oh, she would go on to spend 4 years starring on Becker. She retired from acting in 2003, about the same time she married Brian Baker, an actor best known for being the Sprint spokesman for about 1999 to 2005. Hold on, let's see who this guy is. Ooh, he's trying to shock me. No, what are you doing? You picked a fight with me and then you ran away. No. You don't get to do that. Let's see. Oh, it's him. All right. All right, let's get out of here. Flippy. There we go. He's an actor. He was a Sprint spokesman for a number of years. Well, good for her. Okay, what else do we have here? Guess she grew up watching her mom go through relationship issues. So she retired from acting so she could have a family. That's good. Decision also allowed her to connect with Star Trek fans, teach yoga at her community's rec center, and spend plenty of time gardening. Alright. She's come out of retirement. Now their son has grown and returning to acting world at the 2022 56-year Mission Star Trek Convention in Las Vegas that she'd found a prospect exciting. Where parallel universes, alternate timelines, and transporter-generated doubles are also part of the storyline. There's also a chance we could see Disney return to Star Trek. What are you doing out here? How? Jerk. Okay, so she's just, she's living the dream. Good for her. Let's, oh, yes. All right. All right, let's, nope, I don't want to disturb the dolphins. We're gonna go this way. And I have plenty of elements. Anyways, there's more of that article. It is on yahoo.com. So you can check it out. The article's title is What Happened to Terry Farrell After Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Because if you get a chance to watch DS9, I recommend it. It is a good series. And I grew up watching TNG with the reruns of the original series. I'm a little too young for the original series. But I have gone back there and watched the original series, and I did enjoy it. Wife, on the other hand, did not enjoy it so much. But I did. But yeah, I grew up with TNG, and when you get old enough to understand the politics behind TNG is really quite fascinating. And politics behind DS9. And I think after you get into probably season 3 of Star Trek, really starts getting good. So, but alright. Good for him. Good for her. Good for them. U.S. states with the worst and best school systems ranked. Business Insider, please do not do paywall. Oh, number 51, to probably include D.C. or one of the territories. But 51, New Mexico. Wow, New Mexico has the lowest math and reading scores as well as the lowest median SAT scores in the Wallet Hub study. Oh, a land of enchantment. So sad. You get a chance to go to New Mexico. Go the first 2 weeks of October. Anyways, yeah, go the first 2 weeks of October. You got Balloon Fiesta, and really, really, really quite a sight. Just hundreds of hot air balloons. They do things like they'll tether the balloons. They'll light them up and get them inflated, and then they will tether them down and do what's called a glodio. And it really is quite sharp to see all the balloons get lit up. Give me a second. There we go. Hey. How does that work? See, I wonder how that works. These pylons are relatively new. Oh, okay. Fish. Oh my. Excuse me. This wonderful cough. Well, that was worth it just hanging out right there. I wasn't even doing anything. Anyways, New Mexico has the worst scores for schools. That's sad. But, the having been in the school system in New Mexico, I actually understand that. And anyways, it's interesting because they have what's called a New Mexico competency exam. That when you're, I gotta think this through. When you're a sophomore, I think is what it was. Yes, when you're a sophomore, you're supposed to take sophomore, junior, and It's sophomore, so the end of your sophomore year, and then you can retake it twice. If you don't pass, you get a certificate of completion from the state of New Mexico. You don't actually get a... Sorry, I got distracted. I did the competency exam my junior year because I didn't get there until my sophomore year, at the end of my sophomore year, so I missed it. And I had no clue what it was. Come to find out, it's all New Mexico history, and then the other basics: math, science, English, lit, and I did study, and I passed flying colors. It was not. It was not difficult. I've never taken my SATs. The SAT rather. I never did that. There we go. So I don't know. I mean, I understand the importance of it. You know, it gauges competency for. Ooh, I gotta dump some of this stuff off. You know, college and things like colleges can look at that and be like, oh, this person is not a bumbling idiot. Though I do find it amusing that California is begging to have the SATs reinstated. Oops, someone's trying to eat me. So, oh well. All right, let me. We're gonna go here and numb on this guy. We have all that I need. Oh, I didn't want to talk. Fine. Okay, I think I better get back to. Oh wait, look, something else. Okay, what's the next state? Alaska, 50. Alaska's tied with Washington for the 5th highest public school dropout rate. Really? Hmm. Okay. Oklahoma, 49. Oregon. I wonder if. I wonder what the commonality in some of these lower end states, right? West Virginia, Oregon. This is, by the way, BusinessInsider.com. Arizona, that kind of shocks me. Especially with ASU, right? Just off of Phoenix. That does surprise me. Arizona tied with Oklahoma and Nevada for the lowest median ACT score. Nevada, Louisiana. Okay. Let's look at the top 5, shall we? Wisconsin. Congratulations, you made it to the top 5. Wisconsin Public Schools raised 5th in quality and 18th in safety. The state's school system also featured the 4th highest median SAT scores, tied with Kansas. Okay. New Hampshire. School system ranked 4th in quality and 15th in safety. 4th lowest dropout rate, tied with Alabama, West Virginia. 4th highest reading and math test scores among 4th and 8th grade. Among 4th and 8th graders. Wow, apparently I don't know how to read. Okay, what's number 3? New Jersey. That kind of surprises me. 4th and 8th grade students in New Jersey school system earn the 2nd best reading test scores and 5th best math scores among all the states. Around 8.5% of the schools in New Jersey rank in the top 700 schools nationwide. Okay. Garden State is up there. Connecticut. Public schools ranks 3rd in quality and 6th in safety per Wall Hub. Connecticut schools features high ACT scores, the 7th best pupil to teacher ratio, and the lowest prevalence of illegal drugs on school property of any state. Oh. All right. Do I have anything I want to just dump off I don't need? Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. And number 1, Massachusetts. Walt Hub's analysis determined that Massachusetts has the best public school system in the United States, ranking 1st in quality and 2nd in safety overall. State's 4th and 8th grade math and reading scores are the highest of any state, and higher share of students score a 3 or above on their AP exams in Massachusetts than any other state. Oh, okay. Here's this on BusinessInsider.com. States ranked worst best school system is the article. Wait a second. I gotta take this a little wide over there because I don't want to get attacked by anything over there. We're gonna focus on trying to get back down to the bottom right there. This little structure. I can get this food into cookers and here we go. Cool. We'll start getting some of these cooked, and I can start having fish for my tames. While these are cooking, we can go back to wonderful articles, talk about things we should never talk about. One, two, three, four. Got some regular meat in there. That'll be fine. second, so we will go back to the madness that is the news. Okay. What else we got? Once popular restaurant chain has closed. 770 locations, 174 left. I think I read this. SouthCleveland.com. I think this was Red Robin. Oh, Ruby Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday. Before the current industry struggles, when chain had already began to close hundreds of locations, now down to less than 150 restaurants. And then it's paywall. It's Ruby Tuesday. This is on Cleveland.com. There's a paywall on that, but I don't think I've been there. And I don't think we have any in my area where I'm at. We did. I do remember that there was one. We never got a chance to eat there. Let's see if there's one in my state. Sorry, folks. I cannot tell you the state. Well, I could. I'm not going to tell you the state. Ruby Tuesday. Let's see if there's... Yeah, there was... Oh, it's permanently closed. Okay. So let's see. There's some... Colorado... Southern New Mexico... Nebraska, South Dakota... The upper hand of Michigan... The upper palm, rather, of Michigan. Very close to where the pinky's at. A lot down south, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, down that way, Florida. So, Okay, what else do we have? Yeah. Malcolm Jamal Warner failed to honor prenup, widow says in lawsuit. Oops. Child actor Kaylee Hoddle, who was in Godzilla vs. Kong, was killed in a car crash. So, condolences to the family. I don't know her. I don't know who she is, but you know, it's not. I hear someone passed away. I just, kind of feel for him a little bit, right? Actually, damage, weight. I'm gonna go and make a better saddle for my Pazzy. So, we will come back for the fish. Well, that was a headache right there. Oh, tiddy. Tidum, tiddy, tiddy. Ascended Basilosaurus. Saddle. Cool. Okay, let's see what we need for that. Oh, I just need... do I have that? Craft one. Oh, good. Well, I'm out of fiber up there, but that's fine. I don't care. Sweet. Okay, folks, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. And hang on. All right, we are back. Give me 10 seconds. Nice, cool bottle of water here, and get my earbuds back in so I can hear the music when it goes sideways. And we'll go back to the news. All right, what else do we have? There we go. So we're going to replace the saddle with a better quality one. Cannot deploy underwater. You can't deploy underwater. Like, that's the whole point. There we go. Going from 74 to 124. That is nice. Durability is 671. And, oh yeah. So much nicer. Good. Does have food really made with 100% avocado oil? Likely not. Yeah, probably not. Still tastes good. Okay, I guess I'll just stop here. CVS Pharmacy begins offering pet meds nationwide. If you have a pet and two Finding that meds are too expensive, you might be able to get your prescriptions filled at your local CVS for your little Fido or feline. This is per fox8.com. I have no clue where they're out of. Massachusetts, I think. Anyways, CVS Pharmacy is now dispensing common prescription medications for dogs and cats nationwide, expanding access to essential pet health care. Pet owners can now fill prescriptions for select pet-only medications, including antibiotics, allergy, flea, tick control, insulin, pain relievers at their local pharmacy. New service announced today aims to reduce stress and delays for pet owners, ensuring pets receive necessary medications conveniently while supporting their overall health and well-being. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Where am I at? Oh, I'm already up here. Okay. Ensuring pets receive necessary medications conveniently while supporting their overall health and well-being. That's cool. If you have a dog or a cat, you go to CVS already. It might be cheaper. We just used our local vet to get the meds there, but I don't know if that's more expensive or not. So. Not just Taco Bell. Parasite outbreak tied to lettuce dents restaurant traffic. CNN. Americans are making fewer visits to food chains with less heavy menus as concerns mount over a cyclospora outbreak. Last week, the FDA and Centers for the CDC and Prevention, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, so the CDC, linked lettuce served at some Taco Bell restaurants to the widespread outbreak of diarrhea causing parasite. Like you needed lettuce to cause diarrhea from Taco Bell. I'm just saying. You know what you're getting when you go to Taco Bell. And I love Taco Bell, but, like, I'm pretty sure I lose a couple of pounds if I go and eat there. Even before the initial announcements, consumers appeared wary of Taco Bell's potential connection to the outbreak. Foot traffic fell 16.9% July 15 compared to the average daily levels this year. Is this a global? It is. Fine. Taco Bell told CNN last week that remove the potentially compromised lettuce is not the only food chain affected by wary customers. Kind of ambiguous. Ambiguous. Okay, I don't know how to spell ambiguous. Alright. Anyway, I have to laugh at that one. Alright, foot traffic. The federal health officials publicly identified a chain as part of the investigation on July 17th. Foot traffic dropped nearly 19%. They're doing. Taco Bell told CNS last week that removed potentially compromised lettuce, but it's not the only food. So the problem with this is anyway, so if you put your hand in lettuce that's compromised, and then you reach for tomatoes, I would suspect that the tomatoes are now compromised too. Not just Taco Bell, but right anywhere. It's this idea of cross contamination really is problematic. All right, let's see if we go find stuffs to naman. But Kava, chopped, Panera Bread, Chipotle, Subway have all seen significant declines in visits, according to Placer. An analytic firm used mobile data to track visits. Chopped saw foot traffic declined 10.5%. Oh, sorry. Come on. I really don't want the dolphins coming after me. Alright. Come on. There we go. Subway saw a significant decline in daily traffic, falling almost 20% compared to daily averages before the outbreak. Subway didn't respond for comment. No, why would they? Like lettuce is, again, this is a cross contamination issue. If someone reach in for lettuce, and then they reach in for bell peppers, so it's not a matter of just pulling, lettuce off the menu. They have to sanitize the entire store, or wait for the issue to slow down. Ooh, whole flock of them. Yeah. Thank you. Right. So that I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Taco Bell, but I'm not going there for some time. And I'm not letting my little boy go there. I don't want him to get sick. That's all I need is a 3-year-old to get completely bombarded with that outbreak. I'd be changing his sheets every day. We had an issue where he had norovirus. Was it noro? Yeah. And that was a mess to clean up. For, 2-year-old, it was just, he was in so much pain all the time, too. I felt bad for the little guy. So, I'm not really wanting to go and eat out for quite some time. I just let the thing subside. Let it all die down. By the way, if you're watching on one of the platforms, thank you. I appreciate it. We talk about all the things we should never talk about. I would try to keep it light sometimes too. So, just making fun of Taco Bell. Like I said, I like Taco Bell. I think, I've always liked Taco Bell. It's kind of my jam. Even as I get older, I still like them. Probably shouldn't. But let's see here. But it makes sense that these places that have heavy lettuce. Ooh, where did you? buzz off to there, champ. Cephactus. Cephactinus. Whatever. Oh, again, this is CNN. Kava, Chipotle, and Panera Bread, meanwhile, experience drops under 10%. We're continuing to follow Cyclospora investigation very closely at this time. We don't believe ingredients we source are associated. That was what Chipotle's Chief Corporate Affairs and Food Safety Office told CNN. Good. Because a lot of that will come through distributors like Cisco or and the variants. Where am I at? Oh, I'm almost at my place. Shiny. Anyway. Be careful. I would, just my opinion, avoid stuff for a while. That's a turtle. We're just going to go ahead and call him Yertle. Yertle the turtle. Let's get out of here. Go after the shark. Dun it, dun it. All right. Ooh. Hello. Stayed out of the bog. On ASC Gen 1. It's not clear what is causing the outbreak that's impacting thousands of Americans. However, the FDA said Monday still believes Taylor Farms' last supplier made Taco Bell locations as a likely source. Despite concern about the outbreak, fast casual quick service restaurants as a whole have held up. Industry into 2017 declined only 1 to 1.9% respectively compared to daily averages. Again, if you're eating at one place and they're serving lettuce and you're concerned about it, just wait. Just wait a little while for things to calm down. Oh, wrong way. I want to go back. Dang it. Wait. Nope, I'm going the right way. Excuse me. Okay, let's go after the shark. A little bit of time left. Probably about 15 minutes. I'm going to have to step away and take care of my kiddo. So I will be on AFK for while I take care of the munchkin. You tried to sting me, bug. Leprechaun? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I feel like I'm saying leprechaun instead of leprechaun. Excuse me. Let's see here. Wow, this is fascinating. Weird. Okay. Well, we're gonna get out of that article. Sorry, so focused on this. U.S. pauses $1 billion in Medicaid payments to California and Minnesota due to, I'm air quoting, fraud. I don't know how true that is or not, if that fraud is happening, but this is per Reuters. That's gonna be a lawsuit. It's sad that the innocent people are having to deal with the consequences of. So I can't. No, it's not good. I always think of the poor mom who's trying to take care of one or two kids because dad's a loser, and now she has to deal with this. It's like, really? I know I'm overly harsh. Dad may not be a loser. Dad may be dead. Or, mom may be a loser and may be dead. And, dad's trying to take care of the family. I shouldn't just lay it all on the mom. I have known of plenty deadbeat moms. That sucks, but... Where did they go? Just saw him here. I saw Bassy with a bunch of, oh, those are dolphins. Huh. Well. Ah, there you are. Easy meal ticket. Easy meal ticket. Mentioned this yesterday. FDA approves a new pill that lowers cholesterol levels by 60%, by nearly 60%, up to. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I do not pretend to be one. Talk with your doctor if that is right for you. But it is fascinating. It's one of the more recent meds in the last many years. Uh-oh. Raw. Alright, what is that? I think that's a shark. Cool. Come back to the news here in a second. Okay. Alright, we'll go back on the prowl. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Just having fun. Ooh, more stuff coming to attack me. Yay! Yes, 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 please. Feed my Bazzy. Ooh, shark. Do 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 do. Something's glowing over there. That has my attention. Let's look. Oh, okay. I see what that was. Oh, how much do I have? Wait. Alright, let's try and get some stuff here. Come on. Oh, he turned around. Yay! I'd rather not go after that squid. Come on. Alright. I think I'm going to make my way back. Alright, let's see what else we have while I'm here. Novos's Lily claims missing ads a weight loss drug race. I'm just gonna swim straight and not go straight down until. Yeah, a lot of people are wanting to sell stuff for real money on ARK, and it's against the rules. Really against the rules. We'll come back over here and see if we can't. Come on. Oh, I'm black boxed. All right. Drop. Oh. Oh, it's too small. A flippy. Cool. Let's get out of here before I get attacked by something bigger, meaner, and uglier than me. Right? Do 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 do. Alright, let's put these in the fridge. Just give me a second here. The Houthis apparently are threatening to start blockading everything and going through the Red Sea, so my advice is make sure your vehicle has plenty of gas in it. You know, half a tank. You don't have to go all wild with that, but you know, just be cautious of what's in your vehicle. Make sure you get all your oil changes done and all this, that, and the third. Ooh. There we go. Oh, bad form. In 15 minutes. Cooked. Okay, well, looks like they're gonna go down for a bit. Which is probably good timing, because I do need to take care of the little monster. So, while they're going down, I think we're gonna switch games. Get ahead of the curve, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of articles I'll catch in a bit. Pillar, so it's hard to build anything anywhere. You can just pick up dice, drop them in traps. I relax and grab so much now. Go fashion armor and police tank will go for. Well, let's do some warships. I think that's what we're gonna do. And so we're gonna go ahead and fire that up. I'm gonna have to make some changes to my accounts, which is probably the more obnoxious thing. So we'll reach. Oh no, I don't want to raid. No. Edit stream info. We're going to do ARK, not ARK. World of Warships. That is insanely loud. There we go. So we updated the stream. We're going to go World of Warships. I've got to go to my Kick account. So this is just taking me a little bit. Bear with me. Dashboard. says I misconfigured. I kind of don't care. I'll figure it out. It says it's misconfigured, but if I'm on the, never mind. World of Warships. Save. Stream info has been updated successfully. Now I gotta change my screen. Done. Good. Collect reward. Yay. I'm not entirely sure how I like this new layout. The balloons. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I like the new battle pass layout. Yeah. So 10 minutes work will be taken on the official server network in advance. Server version 9. Okay. Oh. We'll do on. I'm just doing co-op just to have a little bit of fun. You guys get some drops. So there's a trick with Twitch. You can go to your tab on your. I know this works on Chrome at least. Chrome browser. Right click on the tab that shows my channel. Right click and mute the entire channel. Doesn't matter what the audio is doing in the video, as long as it's not muted there. You still get your reward. So some little tricks of the trade, so to speak. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. What else we got here? California reading scores are up thanks to literacy investments. Can the state do more? Yeah, probably. These were doing warships now. ARK, but would now. So we are going to groups. About an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Probably rather. Don't be cute. sticker. Okay. No script. No, you don't get to go hang out. Alright, I should probably kill it. Torpedoes to start. Wow. That's okay. I put my fingers right crazy. Ah, take that. You read this kind, weren't you? Waiting for signal input. Oh. That's let's go. Bad it is on. Oh, it's bad on Twitch. I'm sorry, folks. Okay. My bitrate just went to poop. Alright. Alright, hold on. Hold on, let's get out of this for a second here. Channel. It's so weird. Okay. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. There we go. The bandwidth was getting hogged up. That was it. I am sorry. Forgive me. That was an oopsie doopsie on my part. Okay. Claim, and then what's next? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go take care of my munchkin. Get him ready for bed. I'm gonna leave this up so that there's a stream. Right? Just it is what it is. And just post this here. Yeah. Okay. I'll be back. Hang tight. All right, sports fans, we are back. Excuse me. Just had to bathe the kiddo, make sure that he is taken care of course. Real life and family first, as any good streamer or any good gamer should know. Real life always first. And, yeah. So, give me a second to put my earbuds back in and get settled back up. We'll do a couple more battles and then we might go to ARK. I haven't fully decided just yet. Been on quite some time though. But I did have to plug my monitor, my phone in. It's my monitor. Illegal immigrant or alien who shot girlfriend once and killed her wants $75 million, a public apology from the president for calling him America's problem. Oh, and he wants citizenship. I don't think that's going to go well. But whatever. Whole lot of not my problem. Alright, we're going to do this again. We are here. And, hopefully. Alrighty. Awaiting instructions. Yes, I bet you are. There's a rock in front of me. Let's do that. Cool. Let's keep going. Who is live right now on the YouTube? The Enforcer. YouTube. I subscribe to them. I will listen to them sometimes. The problem I have with them is they try to have you take them seriously, and they're knowledgeable to some extent, right? They're good at pulling existing information offline. They're good at looking at Twitter and data mining, and so I applaud them for that. But when you're trying to have be relatively serious site, when you start making fun of and doing impersonations, it's like, I will turn off from you then. So another one's live right now is Dad's Gone Live. He's a stringer out of Bakersfield, California. He seems pretty on the level, from what I can tell. I don't know him. Oh, hi, Von Zuckerhoff. You're gonna hit me. It's just pixels anyways. But Des Moines. Three ricochets. Lovely. Ooh. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Oh. Right behind the stack. 2 secondaries. Hey, I got a Des Moines. Cool. X3 Citadels. Holy cow. 4 Citadels off this cat. Holy cow. Man. Ooh. Von Zuckerhoff. Took a shot off at me. One ricochet. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna. Okay. I'm going to need to. Cops arrest paraplegic in wheelchair for kicking down woman's door and fleeing on foot. Oh, that video is not getting old. Oh, horrible. What a horrible human. I know this. Okay. Give me, Alright. Give me a moment. I gotta step away yet again to tend to the baby. We're gonna feed him. We're gonna try and do World of Warships with the baby. And then I'll probably go back to ARK after that. But hang tight. I'll be right back. Hey, it's that time of night, right? You know, you gotta take care of the littles. Real life first, always. As I always said. So this is gonna be creative. We're gonna try and battle with a baby. we're got a baby on one arm eating. I got the mouse that's attached to the arm that's supporting the baby, and my other hand has got the bottle in his face. This is not the first time I've done this, but he doesn't care for it either. His hands are right there, good. We got the burp cloth. The only downside is he likes to slide a little bit. So I can use the map to auto drive where I'm going. Oh, of course he farts on me. Which means I'm going to go look in that way. He's so fascinated about screens and what we watch. He's an observant little boy. He's 8 months today. Happy 8 months, little buggy. Yeah, you. Happy 8 months. And we're grateful to have him in our lives. Between him and his slightly older brother, it took us 16 years. Whole bunch of medical intervention to get these little crotch goblins, as I will call them. Affectionately, of course. So we are not doing any. That was a fun sound I just heard. What happened? Oh. Hopefully he eats a good amount tonight and he'll sleep clean through the night. Which he's been doing quite well for quite some time. But every once in a while he'll wake up at 4 in the morning and yell at his foot. Yeah. Friesland. Can't hear anybody out there. Buffalo. I always think of the Bob Marley song Buffalo Soldiers. Buffalo Soldiers. America. Alright, you need to eat. You're getting too distracted, kiddo. Yeah. do this one. Wow. Yeah, we'll go after him, Yoshino. Secondaries are going pretty good on that Slava. That's fine. Honestly, I'm happy I got one kill while trying to feed a baby. Gotta keep the bottle in his face. Alright, not doing too bad. No, I need you to stop looking over there. He's gonna get mad at me in a minute. Because he keeps wanting to turn his head really far over. It makes it hard for me to feed him. Oh yeah, that Congress is way out there. Alright, well, I'm kind of stuck here, so... If you're watching me be silly, no way I can get over there. Yatago should have him perfectly fine with his torps. And I can focus on feeding the kiddo. A little bit challenging than I thought it was going to be. Victory! 1 killed, 1 citadel. Daily mission. Twitch community hero? What is this mess? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're almost done. Summer Festival Wishing Wharf. Battle Pass points. Okay. No, I don't need Battle Pass points. How about summer offers? I don't have any summer offer thingies. How about sunrise bundles? These are just doubloons. And I can get this one, premium 5 ship. Sunset bundles. Yeah. 625 I can get 7 days of premium. That's not bad. Firepower 10 premium container. Firepower 9. What is in this? Each firepower 9 contains 3 items. 1 item on the list. One of the following groups. So 24 ships in total. Or one of the following lists. Oh. Okay, so you could end up not getting Let's go back. No, I'm not gonna purchase anything. What's Summer Festival? I already looked at that. Research Bureau. Customers. Oh no, I want Naval Community. Shit, they have 44,000 of these things. Yeah, tier 7 premium ship. Permanent camouflage. Super container. King of the Sea container. Oh, that was forever ago. Join the recruiting station. No, thank you. Alright, let's claim our containers. Baby's almost fed, that's why I'm not really doing much. Rather, he's almost. What is this madness? Credits, 40% expendable bonus. Alright. Little guy's cooing. He does that when he eats. He's almost done. Takes him a minute. Sometimes I have to just be a little more firm with him. He's tried to spit it out a couple times. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mr. Pants. Alright. You want to just lay here or do you want me to sit you up? Alright, let's burp yet. Hold on. Parenthood, right? Don't worry, I'll turn you so you can see the game. It's fine, little dude. He's a pity little 8-month-old. He's not. He used to be very ticklish on his back sides. Not so much anymore. All right, now we'll do one more round. Mr. Pants here, and then we'll go to ARK. And I may just call it. I am very tired. Bless you. He farts and sneezes at the same time. It's really quite adorable. But he's getting it out, right? They placed me right in front of an island. snippet of something. Working on another project at the same time. Okay, we're going to come back to that a little later on. Alright, let's go after that Alvaro de Bezon. Start slapping him around a little bit. Secondary should make light work of him. There we go. And that right there is why I play the German ships. Because the secondaries just go to town. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it worked. Okay, good. How many secondary hits am I going to get on this guy? Oh yeah, all of those torpedoes are going to pwn him. No way I'm going to get that kill. Yeah. Oh. Sweet. Also, I'm kind of shocked about that. Alright. Daily mission, Twitch drops, Battle Pass tokens. I now have 24, so... Oh, I get it. Okay, alright. So how many vacant slots do I have? Oh, that's a good question. Hang on, I'm gonna put the baby to bed. I will be right back yet again. Then we're gonna go to ARK. We'll go back to ARK. Okay, bear with me. We're gonna put the baby to bed. You can have a good night. Say good night, baby, to the world. Maybe not yet. Oh, my moderator says hi. Hello, moderator. Oh, he's a chunkster. Come here, chunky monkey. We'll be right back. We're gonna put him to bed. Maybe if I can learn how to use a mouse. This is why I'm right-handed on my mouse, not left. The only downside about switching midstream is I've got to go and change my settings. So we're gonna change streams again. It's gonna just take me a couple minutes to get back over to ARK. ARK Survival Ascended. And then we're gonna do kick. By the way, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, like, follow. You can subscribe using Amazon. So, and kick, I don't know how that works. I have no clue. I just went for it. I was like, screw it, we're gonna do it. Choose your tag. I don't want to do my tag. I want to do. Excuse me. Little Warships will be. Oh, excuse me. Save. Okay. So, capture. We're gonna change this to here. And bear with me while I get back over to ARK Survival Ascended. The Shattered Moon, I wonder what that's about, and I'm curious as to where they are at. I've not played Lost Colony, so I don't. I've not done that one. Not yet, anyways. I have some invites from friends who say, "Yeah, come and join our tribe. We'll run these," and that's very nice of them. Nothing against these individuals at all. I haven't taken them up on that offer. Mostly because I have a hard time managing the 3 servers I deal with already, right? By the way, viewers, thank you for joining me. I have no clue who you are, but, you know, thank you. Appreciate it. And we're gonna... What are we doing on ARK? Oh, that's right. I know what I was doing. I was, they shut the server down. For an update, I was getting fish. I was getting fish for my tames. Yep. So, we're going to do that so we don't waste food. Ooh. Speaking of wasting food. There's some fridges here. That'll be nice. take the remainder. And boom. Boogie on down to my other server. I need more elements. Yep, there was a save. Now, all sorts of things happening here, so we're gonna put this. You know, I should put a small teleport on the upstairs as well. Alright. This PO spoiled. I wonder. Okay. But we have cooked meat here. Just trying to consolidate at this point. It'll take me a couple minutes to do that. No food in here. Cool. Cooked. Spoiled. Yeah, I think I want to do a small teleporter up here. That would be really convenient. I think I have one somewhere. Oop. Big surprise, I've got food in my face. Hold on. Well, it's kind of food. It's overly processed stuff. Carnation instant breakfast. Not sponsored. Alright. I think... Therefore I am. No, that's not what I was going to say. I think that the amount of fish I got on this run should actually do quite well. Oh, there's some meat in that mix. Okay. Oh, what a day. said, it's a fine day. It really wasn't that bad, but looking back, it really wasn't a bad day. It was actually quite fine. It's really quite fine. I have a roof over my head and food in my belly. I got more than I could want. And, you know, this attitude of gratitude, I think, is, can't go wrong, right? That is more than enough for the leprechaun. Alright, so we got, see, 201, 250, slot 2. Hatch egg. Oh, interesting. Wow, 90% success rate. That is lovely. Wait. Oh, that's my chibi. Very not bad stats. I must report back to the person who gave this to me. Don't know. Okay. So, it's showing up as a... Oh, wait, that's a 3, though. Where's, Butternut here? There you are. 362. Very cool. I will... It's the success rate I really care about. I'll level this one up. Cool. Let's come around here. Very not bad stats at all. 257. I can't honestly complain. I can, but that's about what I have here. But I know how to breed it. I'll raise that 362 up. And should work out quite well, I think. Yeah, 306. Is this a female? It is. And alright, so the success rate is lower on that one. That kind of bums me out. Alright, well. Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure they do. Fish. Most tames that eat meat eat fish. There's a couple that do raw, or not raw, spoiled. overall, not bad there. Huge health band though, 2200 already. Yep, okay. Cool. So, what are the other stats on this leprechaun? 234, 234. Okay. Now I have some meat back up there. I need to go get it. Drop it in the troughs and we'll be rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Fish, fish, fish. I like fish. I'm generally pretty okay with fish. When I was a kid, I took a I took an octopus sandwich to school. It was rather tasty. When I bit into it, one of the tentacles slipped out. Kind of just plopped out. Half the class turned green, the other half just nauseated. It was beautiful. Ask some friends if they remember that. I was that kid, you know. I didn't care. Which was, you know, looking back, is pretty funny. But, you know. Is that the things you remember, right? Alright, let's put this stuff in water. And here, cooked. Spoiled. Okay, so we have plenty of food for these clowns. Clowns left me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. One more round of. I'll probably do another fish run later, but. Wow. If I'm making you tired, I'm sorry. Just got popcorn all of them out so I can get the food and I don't have to worry. Cool. No, I'm way overweight, but that's okay. Story of my life. Maybe we're not talking about the game anymore. Uh-oh. I have no control. There we go. And then... Oh, wait. I need to go one more level. Because I have a... Oh, well. That's right. So, let's see. Default teleportation. Oh, wow. Alright, do I want to do... We'll just put this over here. Fish. I did alright, I think. Cool. Then we're gonna put this food on these troughs that are empty. Or appears to be empty. Let's see. Oops. Cooked. Eat. Juvenile Megalania, Baby Tech. Giga. Link. Alright, let's see what else we're missing. Cool. Alrighty. So we got some tech gigas. We got say spoiled. Drop. Do some consolidation. An undocumented migrant from Mali climbed 4 floors with his bare hands to save a 4-year-old boy dangling from a Paris balcony. His extraordinary act of courage earned him a meeting with President Emmanuel Macron, fast-tracked legal residency, a job with the Paris Fire Brigade, and a few months later, French citizenship. Good job on that. You have earned that. 20-year-old Malian migrant Mamadou Gassama, who lacked legal residency in France, encountered a frightened crowd outside an apartment building in northern Paris. The boy was hanging outside a 4th-floor balcony while a neighbor on the adjoining balcony tried to secure his arm but could not pull him over the dividing wall. Believing there was no time to wait, he acted immediately. He began pulling himself up balcony to balcony, using his bare hands, feet, and considerable strength. In less than a minute, he reached the child, pulled himself over the railing, and lifted the boy to safety. The incredible rescue was filmed and quickly spread around the world. People began calling him the Spider-Man of Paris. 2 days later, President Emmanuel Macron received Gassama at the Elysee Palace, thanked him and promised to regularize his residency immediately while accelerating his application for French citizenship. He was also offered work with the Paris Fire Brigade. A few months later, he officially became a French citizen. He climbed that building as an undocumented migrant, and he came down a hero. That's cool. Like that's I like those stories like that. That's awesome. So good on him. I'm not saying every illegal alien, illegal immigrant needs to do that, but putting yourself your needs over the needs of someone else in your a strange land in your new country goes a little bit of a long way in my book, right? It really does help sway my opinion. Okay. So I got some things being raised. Let's look at the babies over here. Baby baryonyx. Mimosa. Mosasaurs are pigs and hogs. They just eat everything. Alright. I do have... Excuse me. What am I doing? Come over here. And I'm going to try to get... seeds. One of these has a high amount of seeds in them. I can't remember which one. Looks like I've got my berries restored though, so that's good. Now if I could just get my garden going in real life again. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And new seeds. So process these seeds. We will be happy. I do need to collect. So today's Tuesday. Oh. There we go. keep an eye on this for a while. Well, ladies and germs, I am tired. I'm getting really quiet. You guys have been great, you really have. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a while. We're gonna go ahead and get you on over to who's streaming right now. Fenris. Fenris is streaming. He's streaming EVE Online. Okay. Let's try to read him. Let's try to read Fenris. Yeah. Oh, he's guest streaming with Badman Larry Drift. He seems awfully quiet too. All right, maybe we won't send it over to him. We'll go to Fire. Yeah, I'll send you over to them. HYF1. HYF1. I like eccentric people. Let's see if we can get you sent over to him. You guys have been great. Thank you. Have a great night. Be kind to your pets, dogs and cats. The babies, be kind to the babies. Never mind, I'm not gonna try that. I'm too tired. But thank you. Have a great night, and we'll talk later.